Hello and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XII Let's Play. We're going to continue with the story here, at least for a little bit, and then we will move on from there. I have a feeling that after I get a little bit further in the story and we get Larsa out of the group, the next time I come back I will have leveled up quite a bit because I'm going to go back to the Henna Mines. If you remember that room where the slimes dropped, that's a great room to farm not only XP, and it would be even better if we had the double XP, which we do not, so I won't spend too much time doing it. But anyways, it's good for the XP, like really good early, but also the things that drop, like what they drop multiple items that I can then sell and make quite a bit of gil on. So, and since I'm in desperate need of gil right now, and I still don't have access to the item that I want that will make us gillionaires. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to need to do something. That's how I typically handle it. So anyways, let's continue this, and once we get Lars out of the group and get to a stopping point, I'll probably do some farming there. I may also farm the trials a little bit to get some more license points. At some point, we'll cap license points, so it won't make any difference. But yeah, that's the plan. So let's continue and see what we've got going on here. So we finally made it here. I know there'll be some story stuff coming up. And when I come back and I've done a bunch of farming, I may come back and I'll show you just kind of what one run looks like of that, just so you have an idea if I can remember to do so. And then I'll just load the save and possibly just go back to wherever I had previously saved it, so that you at least have an idea of what I did to level up. It's basically just a macro of firing off Fyra, or Fyraga, or whatever it's called, and hitting all the slimes. If it's at the part that I think we're at. If not, then I won't be doing it, and you'll see in the next episode or two. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, your grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard? Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltias, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ashe her accession to the...
I do not suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance. Alcide Margrace at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ashe, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Alcide. They dream not of war. Should Empire join with Empire, the way will open for a new Ivalice in our time.
Gran Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Gran Kiltias, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ashe were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
Uh-oh.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
A viper amongst our senators?
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in his mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen. Such strength. Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders, then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, Hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabrantha. Protect the young lord. Protect Lartha.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
And so House Solidor lives on.
Wow.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain, but we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a Hume child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Ashelia Benagan, and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream. My dream, too, fades into day.
Okay, wow. Well, the irony is we're carrying 2 of those swords right now. As you can see right there and right there. But we only have those because we stole them from the boss on the 10th stage of the trial. Which originally, obviously, isn't in the game, so... Okay, well, at least we know what we're doing next. Oh, and I went the wrong way. Awesome. Where the heck am I going? Oh, maybe I did go the right way. Here we go. Here we go. So our goal is to kind of explore some of this, the rift here out here. I also wanted to pick up some more hunts. I'm sure there are more hunts available. Whether or not we can do them, that's another story, but maybe what I'll do is I'll see if I can explore here, and hopefully the next time we come back, I'll remember to actually go and get hunts, because we need to go back and do a couple as well. We need to keep moving on the hunts. Okay, at least Lars is gone, which, I mean, I appreciated his help, don't get me wrong, but let me just make sure. Let's see here, 70%, and I have her at 70. She's at 40, yeah, that works. Okay, great. I had some limit points that I did spend before I started this episode, so we're a little bit more powerful, but not by much. Because at the time I was planning to go and level up. Turns out that isn't going to happen just yet, but we'll get there. At least now we're going to have more XP. When I noticed Larsa was still in the party, I wanted him out so that we can do, when I do the leveling up, it's only 3 instead of 4. Let's get this wild onion. There's actually, now that I think about it, there's also a really good leveling area in this next area, the shrine that's coming up. Speaking of leveling up, I wonder if I should just wait. I'm really not sure now. There's so many different places you can go and level up. The slimes are just, they're so easy. And you can warp right in to get to them. It's actually pretty awesome. You still have to run 2 screens away and then come 2 screens back to basically to, what am I trying to say, to respawn them and everything. Ooh, that was a rare steel. What we really want are sturdy bones, which is ironic considering we got the rare steel there. Also, there could potentially be ice elementals out here that we would prefer to avoid if we can. Getting the chains is what really matters, though, and that's, I know I can do that on the jellies. It's so easy to get the chains there, and then you just, when you're running the 2 zones away, you literally just run so you don't hit bats and other stuff. You can get massive chains there, but you're forced to leave the area so that you can go sell stuff, basically, because if you don't, I mean, what did I just get there? I don't know if that said ice magicite or something else. Nothing good in the dang chests. Okay, very disappointing, but okay, cool. Alright, well at least now we can see on the map where we're going here, so. We'll just make our way. There's a particularly nasty hunt that is found out here. I know I wouldn't be able to stand a chance at that right now, and I do specifically know that. It's a tier 5 rank, or rank 5. It would absolutely get destroyed if I tried it. I mean, I don't even have it as an active thing yet, but Tingil, huh? Well, I cannot believe how many Caprius gems, whatever those are. I'm not even reading it. I just know it says gem. Oh, remedy, nice. Very cool. I'm gonna just use this party for now until I'm ready to go level up, because nice. I just did a cool spell. 4 gil. Wow. Thank you for that. Yeti, basically a werewolf. I thought that might have been a rare steal too. Can't see his health. Yeah. Ooh, recurve crossbow, nice. Too bad we're not using crossbows, but we could if we wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna zone in here, but this is a zone that's for later. Obviously, we're a bit low level for this. I just wanted to be unlocked on the map. This has got a weird map anyway, so it probably doesn't matter, but... Oh, 42. I'll pass. But we'll be forced to go through there at some point, so... Let's turn on regen. Okay. So I'm going to go right, then south, then come back up and go up to the north over here, then come back around all the way around down to the south. That's the most efficient way, because I want to hit at least every treasure that I see at least one time. And the reason for that is there are guaranteed drops that you can get if you do it that way, so... We'll do it this way just to try to make absolutely certain that we don't miss anything important. Although so far, it has not been all that great. I mean, we got the crossbow, but that's about it. A high potion. Amazing. Another remedy. Nice. Alright, this is going to be fun. Let's see if we can do this without getting murdered. Okay, that was garbage. Don't get that close, Fran. Okay, garbage again. Nice. And garbage again. Awesome. I mean, Gil's not garbage, but I just... Typically, you get better loot than that, but that's alright. Whatever. We tried. If it was guaranteed, we would have gotten it, so... Yeah, I need to seriously make some gil, though. I mean, again, I could just farm the diamond thingamabobber, but I'd honestly rather be leveling up, so... Yeah, Balthair hits hard with that sword. Another gem. Capricorn. It is Capricorn gem. Dude, I just stole another one. Maybe that's the normal steal. I thought the sturdy bone was the normal steel. Ooh, Gia rod or Gia rod, however you say that. Not that we're really using rods, but you absolutely could do it.
Yeah.
Okay, where have we been? Oh, we didn't go up this side. Of course there's a treasure over there. We gotta go over there and get it. Gotta do it. Death. Nice. That was a spell. See, that's an example of you might as well explore. I mean, the weapons are cool too, but spells, that does save me money because I'm obviously going to buy every spell that I see. Okay. Let's continue with our exploration here. We've still got a decent number of places to go here. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it all in one episode. Of course, if I just don't... Oh, Jitsu G. Or Gi. Okay, well that's not great, but it is good for that tier of armor, light armor 6. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody using that. Oh, shoot. We've got that elemental. I'd really prefer not to fight that. At this tier of magic, they're just annoying to deal with, basically. I wouldn't say they're not impossible to deal with. They're just annoying. See if we got any other chests over here. Probably not. I mean, maybe we'd be fine. I don't know. I doubt it, since I don't have Ashe in the group, and so we'd have to do a lot of damage to beat it. I don't think... Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and... Let's just see if we can get down to where we need to go. I may have missed something, but I'll be able to buy it later if I need to, so... I'll just do this to get full MP and everything. Okay. Because when we get to the last part, there'll be an orange save crystal, so that'll be great. Ice stone. By the way, a little bit harder, 27. It's got about 5k health. They definitely hit a little harder. But we didn't notice because we murdered them. This is where a hunt's going to be right here. There's going to be at least one mark here for sure. These guys are just annoying, so we're just going to run through them. Ooh, revive, nice. Yeah, she's the only one that can. She's the only one that can hurt him, so we're just going to run away. It's not really worth dealing with, honestly. That's the downside to having the great sword. On Balthier, he needs like normally he has the spear, at least in my setup anyway, so that can hit flying. Okay, well, we are going to make it in this episode, because we're going to make it happen. My God, I cannot steal from this guy. There it is. I cannot wait to start making some serious gil, because at some point we need to buy those monographs that we don't have at all either. All these kills we've been getting. Ooh, Gladius. I actually think that's a dagger. It is. Yeah, that was one of the weapons we were going to buy, so we just got that for free. Amazing. Now, if we see that it starts to heal the target, then we'll just have to unequip and put a different weapon on. So anytime you have elemental weapons, I would suggest having at least another type, because otherwise you may get in a situation where you just can't use that weapon, and if you don't have other alternatives, you might be in trouble. And he really did not want us to steal from him, did he? We're only going to be just a few minutes over here, it looks like. I got to check over here now. Nope. We're good. We'll probably get a cutscene here too, which I did not account for, but oh well. The episode will just have to be a little bit longer, and that'll be fine. Ether, nice. All right. Awesome. Okay, great. A ring. Let's just quickly look at that. I think we may already have one of these. Yeah, we have one. So this is good because half ice damage and immune to sap and poison. Typically when they give you items, it's especially right at the beginning of an area, it's kind of a hint at what's coming. So, oh yeah, they're giving you 2 of them, and we already have 1, which means more than likely whatever we fight in here as the main boss, that's going to be useful for us. So you'll probably want to remember that. It's almost guaranteed that I'll be equipping those. Battle harness. I don't know what the battle harness is. Oh, it's this, obviously. Oh, we already have one. Okay, great. That's not quite as good, but okay. We'll take it. Oh, great. Just another chest here. Great. Oh, ice shield. Amazing. We're getting hooked up now, aren't we? Okay. Well, this is perfect. What we'll do is we'll save right here. I'm going to save over all of them. This is it. We're not backing up from here. Okay. Boom. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.